you are watching today's video. Today we have another monthly favorites. May is already over and we are heading into June, which is my favorite month because it is my birthday month. My birthday is coming up in just a couple of days on June 6th. So I'm excited to celebrate that with you all, but until then, I'm going to show you guys a few of my monthly favorites. I'm not going to lie, I feel like I don't have a ton of monthly favorites for May because if you have not been around for some of my other videos, I've mentioned that I work at a school. So May is always the most busy and the most crazy month of the school year. My school actually is not even out when this video is going up. My last day of school will be tomorrow from the upload date. I think I'm uploading this video on June 2nd, and our last day of school is June 3rd. So that's crazy. It's been a crazy end of the year. No one wants to be at school anymore, so everyone's a bit short-tempered and just ready for summer. So, yeah, it's been a crazy month. I also was sick for like 2 weeks. Well, I guess it was like a week and a half, probably like 10 or 11 days straight, just dealing with a cough and some congestion. I had a fever. I had chills from the fever, just all sorts of stuff. So I am kind of happy that the month is over and we're finally going into the summertime. But all of that to say, I feel like I didn't have a ton of monthly favorites to share with you guys. So the items that I do have, I am excited to talk about and show you guys. I'm going to start with a couple of beauty related items. The first one is a repeat product that I have got before in the past, but I've never shown it to you guys. This is the Hawaiian Tropics face sunscreen. So I have used this. I think this is like my third or fourth bottle of this product, and I know that a lot of people like the e.l.f. sunscreen or the Supergoop sunscreen or just different high-end sunscreens, but I have never been able to afford buying sunscreen of that expense over and over and over again, especially with the amount of sunscreen that you are actually supposed to apply on your face. So earlier last year in 2024, I tried this sunscreen and I was afraid that it was going to make me break out or just not sit well on my skin, but it really doesn't break my skin out at all, and it sits well on my face. It sits well underneath makeup, underneath a full face of makeup. So I like it. I'm gonna continue using it. I feel like it gives a nice glow to my skin, and I just really like the way that it looks, and I like the way that it applies. So I like this sunscreen a lot. It's also only like $11, which might sound like a lot, but when you actually go sunscreen shopping, this is like one of the most affordable face sunscreens on the market. So I like this a lot. It does have a strong fragrance. It has that Hawaiian Tropics sunscreen fragrance to it. So if you don't like fragrance, then you will not like this, but I quite like the fragrance actually. And yeah, I was really excited to repurchase this. It's honestly been like a couple of months since I've worn sunscreen. I think the last time that I had sunscreen was in February, maybe. And I have not been wearing sunscreen, but I repurchased this a couple of weeks ago, and I've been very happy to have this back in my everyday routine. The next and last makeup related product that I've been enjoying is this palette. This is from the brand Glam Light. Glam Light. Glam Light. And it doesn't have the name on it, but I believe it's the S'mores palette. S'mores palette. Because it's supposed to look like s'mores, like the chocolate, marshmallow, and graham cracker. I bought this a while back on Ipsy, and I believe I bought this for $10 when I bought it. And I honestly bought it because it was cute. I thought that it was really cute how it looked like s'mores. And I had this sitting in my makeup collection for a while, and I wasn't using it. I wasn't reaching for it very often. So earlier this month, I pulled it out of that drawer and put it in my everyday makeup routine. So I've been using this as my everyday bronzer, which I'm honestly not a huge fan of this. I feel like it's a little bit too red toned of a brown. I wish it was a little bit cooler. So it's kind of hard for me to blend this into my skin, but I really have been loving these as an eyeshadow. So I will put this gold shade on my outer corner of my eyes and use the lighter white shade on the inner corners of my eyes, and I just really love the way that that looks on my eyes. I have hazel eyes, and I feel like gold tones are really nice on my eye color. So I've been loving those as my eyeshadows recently. Now, staying in the beauty realm, I'm going to talk about nails for a bit. This month, like I said, it's been very busy. Work has been stressful and tiring, so when I get home from work, I have not been wanting to do my nails. Usually I do a lot of Gel X nails, and I do designs, or I just do different colors of my nails. But I have not been wanting to do my nails. I think I did my nails one time this month. It was that yellow chrome color that I had on. I had that on in a lot of shorts. I think I filmed more shorts with those nails than anything else. But anyway, the rest of the month, I did not want to do my nails. So I've been wearing a lot of press-ons, a lot of press-on nails, and I've been loving it. I don't know why I don't normally gravitate towards press-on nails, but I usually like to have my nails done, and that just has not been the case. So I've been wearing a lot of press-ons, and I get most of my press-ons from the Dollar Tree. I got these press-on nails at the Dollar Tree, and then I just use the little gel tabs that you stick on, and it's been great. It's been awesome. I've been loving that. So that's been a favorite of mine. But I did do a pedicure at home this month, and this has been my favorite nail color that I've had on my toes in a long time. Usually I just do white toes. I just keep my toenails white, or sometimes I will do a teal color that's kind of like, it's kind of in between these two colors. So either white or teal, but I wanted to do pink this month, and I absolutely love this color. This is the color. Let me see if I can focus the camera on this color. It is such a bright bubblegum pink color, and it makes me look a little bit more tan than I actually am. I am very pale, but this color gives kind of that tan effect, and I think that this is going to be my new go-to summer nail color. This is by the brand Jodsone, Jodsone, and it is their Color Gel Soak Off Gel Polish, and it is color B45. B45. My mother-in-law gave me a set of gel nail polishes from this brand for Christmas, not this past Christmas, but the year before that. And it came with like 60 nail polishes, and I love that thing. There's so many options, there's so many colors, so I love trying new nail colors from that set, and this has been this month's favorite for my toes specifically. Next, I will show you guys a couple of hair products. I have, just to go back to my whole work situation, I have been tired and not wanting to wash my hair, not wanting to style my hair, and not wanting to do anything to my hair. So one of my go-tos for this month has been Batiste dry shampoo, and this tropical scent was on sale on Amazon when I needed dry shampoo. I feel like this has been a really good pick-me-up in the mornings because it kind of has that coconut pineapple-y smell, which is bringing me into the summertime mode. I usually buy the Not Your Mother's brand. I think it's Not Your Mother's, or the Equate, the Walmart just store brand dry shampoo, because those are the most inexpensive whenever I go shopping. But they had Batiste on sale on Amazon, so I was able to pick up the exotic coconut tropical scent. I will say that this leaves much more of a white cast on my hair than the Not Your Mother's or the Equate brand dry shampoo, but the scent kind of makes up for it. So whenever I don't want to wash my hair, I just use the Batiste to make my hair look a little bit more fresh for an extra couple of days. Usually I try to go 4 days without washing my hair, but lately I've been going 5 days without washing my hair just because I have not wanted to wash my hair. So, and then kind of to go along with that, I've been loving this extra large hair clip that I got at Target. I showed this in a short whenever I bought this. I got it on clearance for $3 from Target, and it came in a set with this hair clip, some ponytails, and a wide tooth comb. I love the opal type of design, color, whatever you want to call it, and I have longer hair than I have had in a while, so in order to get my hair up into a clip, it has to be a larger clip like this, and I've never had one that actually fits all of my hair into it. So I've been using this a lot. I don't usually wear my hair in a clip when I go out, because I've seen all those horror stories about people driving and getting into an accident and then the hair clip goes into their skull. So I don't want that to happen, so I don't wear this like out and about. I just wear this when I'm at home, but I constantly am coming home from work and just clipping my hair up to get it out of my face, or when I put my makeup on in the morning, I will clip my hair back, and this giant sized hair clip has been a life changer. So that's been pretty awesome. My last hair product that I have in my favorites is this Argan Oil of Morocco by OGX, OGX, OGX. So this is a hair oil spray, and it changed my life. Okay, so I purchased this earlier this month thinking that it was a normal hair oil that you drop in your hands and just run through your hair. I was just looking for hair oil on Amazon, came across this, and I was like, okay, cool. It was like $6. I was like, that will work. Because as I grow out my hair, my ends tend to break more than when it's shorter. So I like to keep hair oil in my hair. Awesome. When this arrived and I found out that it was a spray, I was shocked and amazed. I love this. It's so much easier to apply and to apply evenly throughout my hair. It also smells amazing. This smells so good. I don't even know what it smells like. I guess argan oil. But this is amazing, and it makes my hair feel soft but not heavy. I know some of the hair oils that I've used in the past make my hair feel heavy, but this is very lightweight, and it smells amazing, and it makes my hair nice and hydrated. So this has been life-changing for my hair. Speaking of smelling great, I have been doing a body spray little mixture this month of 3 different sprays where I've been making like a body spray cocktail. So I love a good fruity body spray in the summertime, but all of these 3 are kind of a little bit too strong for me to like on their own. I just get tired of it easily. So one day I was like, let me spray like 5 sprays of each. So I'll spray, a couple sprays of this Bath & Body Works Thailand Sweet Kiwi and Starfruit. And then I will spray a couple of the Costa Rica Pink Pineapple Sunrise. And then I top it all off with the Calypso Clementine. So we've got a little bit of Juicy Clementine, Neroli Nectar, and Coastal Woods. We have Sweet Pink Pineapple, Palm Sugar, and Sun Drenched Nectar. And then we have the Golden Kiwi, Juicy Starfruit, and Solar Woods. So it's just like a fruit salad that I'm wearing as my fragrance, and I've been having fun. Some days I'll spray a little bit more of one, some days I'll spray less of one, some days I will use 2 of the 3 instead of all 3 of them. But it's just been super fun to wear them because it allows me to, get a little bit of everything, and none of them are too strong or like sickening to my senses. So I've been having fun kind of doing a little bit of a mixture of all of those this month. And then I also have one more Bath & Body Works favorite this month, which has been the Disney Princess Bath & Body Works Collection Ariel Body Wash. The Ariel Body Wash. This one has fragrance notes of sea salt, breeze, golden citrus, and coral waters. And I started using this month. It is really just bringing me into the summer mood. It's very fresh, very beachy. If the beach side could be bottled up, that would be this smell. I think it's the perfect smell to be the Ariel fragrance. So I've just been enjoying using this. It is bright from the citrus, but it's also fresh from the I guess the sea salt fragrance notes, and I've been loving this. Plus, you guys know that I love Disney, so anything Disney is always a favorite. I really didn't want to use my Disney collection, Bath & Body Works, because I didn't want to like not have them anymore, but I figure, you know, we only live one time, so I might as well use my fun products and not just let them sit in the cabinet. So I'm glad that I've been using it, and it's been bringing me a lot of joy this month. The next product that I have is kind of random, but it is my TheraBreath Whitening Fresh Breath Oral Rinse. So I showed you guys in my product empties that I used up a mouthwash from just the Walmart brand, and that mouthwash was kind of irritating my gums and making my teeth feel sensitive, which I do not like, and I've had tooth pain in the past that I've dealt with, so I did not want to deal with tooth pain again. So once I used up that mouthwash, I wanted to make sure that I got a tried and true mouthwash that I knew would not make my teeth sensitive or irritate my gums. So I went back to using this one again, and I was just so happy to be back. It was like, you know, coming home. Like, I remembered the flavor of this one. I know that it works. I feel like it does generally make my teeth feel a little bit whiter. I don't know. I'm not too worried about my teeth being extra white. I just want my gums and my breath to be healthy. So this was a favorite. I was just glad to have that again in my collection. Okay, that was all of my beauty favorites, all of my hair care and skincare, body care favorites. So now I will talk about a couple of lifestyle favorites from this month. I will first talk about the book series that I have been reading, or technically listening to the audiobooks of. You guys know one of my favorite YouTubers, ASMR for Everyone. I feel like I talk about her in way too many videos that maybe it's weird, but okay, you're a real one out there. I love your content, love your videos, and what I love most is her book recommendations. I feel like Kay always has the best book recommendations, and a book series that she mentioned a couple of times on her channel, probably last year, I believe, was the Crave book series, which contains 6 different books. And I forget when I started reading these books. It was a couple of months ago. I started listening to the first book, which is Crave, the title book. And I wasn't really into it at first. I was like, this is kind of like the main girl seems a little bit oblivious to the reality that people are paranormal around her, and I'm like, okay, like, let's get to the storyline, let's get to the plot, like, what's going on? And I read the second and third book, and then the fourth book. I've listened to 3 of the 6 books this month alone. I'm on the 5th book right now. I just started the 5th book like 2 days ago, but I've been loving to listen to them and just figure out what's happening in the story. I'm really glad that I stuck to it and actually continued to listen to the books, because I've been having fun listening to them, and I'm just really glad that Kay recommended them in her videos, because it's been such a lighthearted, but still there's like relationships, there's found family, there's drama, there's chaos, there's paranormal activity, so all the good things, all the fun fantasy realm situations, and it's just a really good way to get your mind off of life, especially in a crazy time. So I've been enjoying that series, and while I've been listening to those audiobooks, I have been continuing my rhinestone adventure. I've been bedazzling everything. You probably saw earlier in the video when I showed this that I bedazzled the lid of my Bath & Body Works spray, but I think I did that in April. But this month I have done quite a few projects, but one of my favorites is this bag that I made. So I have this Ipsy bag from my old Ipsy subscription, and I just thought it would be really cute to add some rhinestone details to this bag. My husband actually helped me make this. He did his first rhinestoning crafts. He helped me out with this, and this was adding rhinestones to a couple other items, but I thought that this was really cute and just added a little bit of something to a semi-plain and simple bag. And then I also did these two little projects. The past rhinestone projects that I've done have been all beauty items, like my Bath & Body Works spray and some lip products and just different beauty items here and there. But I was like, what can I rhinestone that's not beauty products? And I saw someone on Pinterest did a little Uno card bedazzling, and I have these mini Uno cards at work that just sit in my desk and no one really plays with them. I think I played Uno with one student using the mini cards one time, and I was like, let me take a little wild card and bedazzle it. So I did that. And then I also have this little Rubik's Cube that I got as like a party favor many years ago. And I also had this at work as a fidget that kids could play with, but I had two of them. So I thought that it would be really cute to bedazzle the Rubik's Cube. So I've just been loving to glue rhinestones to whatever I can find while I listen to audiobooks. I'm trying to think if there's any other favorites that I've had this month. I just think that this month really flew by. My husband and I watched a lot of Disney movies, and we watched Good American Family. Good American, that sounded very southern of me. Good American Family. I think that's on Hulu or Netflix, I forget. But that was a crazy TV show to watch. I don't know if I would consider that to be a favorite, but it was definitely crazy. We haven't really watched anything else that I can think of. I don't know. It's just been a lot of like deep breaths and making it through each day. So I think that that's everything that I can think of off of the top of my head. I hope that you guys have had a wonderful May. I hope that your month was a little bit less hectic than mine was. And I hope that if you are in school, that you're able to rest and relax. Hopefully you are officially in the summertime spirit. And I hope that this video could make you relax even more and that you guys enjoyed spending some time with me today. I'm so thankful for each and every one of you supporting my channel. You guys are amazing, and I am so incredibly blessed to have you guys here. Yeah, I love you all. I hope that you have a great rest of your day or night, and subscribe if you want to stick around, and I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.